Hello, welcome back to Dragon Age Origins. We're in the pub in Lothering, having just recruited Sister Leliana, the lovely Leliana, and fought off some of Loghain's loyal men. So, without further ado, let's go see what else there is to do in Lothering. Let's talk to the barkeep.
You're gonna make more trouble? We've about all we can stand in Lothering now.
No, that was my quarter of trouble in this pub. Sorry about the mess.
They had it coming, and they were trouble enough themselves. So long as you don't start more, I won't get excited. Right then, name's Denial. Sorry I can't chat much. As you see, we've a full house.
Who were those men I fought exactly?
When Loghain marched by, he left those fellas behind to look for Grey Wardens. I suppose that's you.
Yes, it is. I'm not going to be too secretive about my identity as a Grey Warden in this playthrough.
I have no qualm with you, whatever the Tiern says. My grandfather served. Your secret's safe with me. What can I get you then?
Have you heard any rumours?
I hear news from Dinnerham that Loghain has been declared the new regent. It makes sense, his daughter being the queen. Anything else I can get you?
Any other rumours?
I hear that Loghain, the regent, is calling for new levies of troops. He wants to rebuild the army we lost at Astagar. Thing is, there's not a lot of spare men to be found. Out at Dragon's Peak, there's press gangs roaming around, grabbing any free man they can lay their hands on. Anything else I can get you?
I've just noticed as well, either the perspective's really off or that's a really, really big bottle. Let's hear any other rumours.
Not just Darkspawn and the Horde, you know that? There are people with them. Folks who are sick with the blood, and their minds are all twisted and mad. I heard tell of a man meeting his own brother on the field, yet when he called out to him, his brother didn't even recognize him and just attacked. Anything else I can get you?
No, that'll do. Don't suppose you've got any rooms?
Look around. People are sleeping on the floors and in the attic. That's how many rooms I don't have.
Okay, bye.
Luck speed your way.
And you, barkeep. This person has a quest.
You're here about food. Take it up with that bleeding runt by the chantry. I got other gear to sell.
You're out of food?
Whole mess of refugees come in and leave near every night. All have hungry bellies, sad tales, and mementos for barter. I sold that bleeding merchant outside about half my larder 2 weeks back, and now he's charging outrageous sums for all my food.
Oh, that would be the merchant that we had dealings with when we first came into town. Are you jealous you didn't think of it first?
Hardly. I may be a cantankerous old coot, but I'm not going to beggar everyone comes by for a loaf of bread.
Show me what you've got. Do you have any backpacks? Now, you see, backpacks is what I need. I don't need none of this. Well, I probably will do, eventually. Ooh. That might be useful for Morrigan. I don't think I'm going to buy anything off this person just yet. Everything is quite expensive and I have a limited amount of gold. Oh, there was a quest.
Hear about food. Take it up with that bleeding runt by the chantry. I got other gear to sell.
Know of any well-paying work in Lothering?
Check the chanter's board by the chantry. There's good jobs there. I don't suppose you know anything about poison.
Yeah, I have dabbled in such things. Maker's blood. Why do you need poison?
Well, my farm is far from town, and I'm not embarrassed to say I'm nervous about Darkspawn. I've got some traps around the place. I've heard the poison hurts them beasties just as good as anybody else.
I have dabbled in such things.
I figured if I kept asking, I'd find someone. I'd pay good coin for some simple poison. Something to slow them beasties down or make them think twice.
Any idea where I could find ingredients?
Well, there's herbs in the North Wood. As for other stuff, look around town. Some refugees just left things behind to travel faster. I don't really know what you need, though. I might have some in stock, too.
Oh, actually, yes, I will buy... do you have flasks? Could do with some of those. Let's get 50 silvers worth. So we'll buy 30 for now. And I believe Morrigan has poison as one of her skills. Do you know, I've forgotten how to look at... Well, she's got herbalism. Does she have... Oh, no, it'll be Liliana. Does he want venom or the other stuff? 3 flasks of venom. So we need toxin extract, which is extracted from... Not that, I would guess. Right, okay, let's go out of the pub. Let's have a little look around. Anything in here? Bit of elf root. Actually, now we have
What now?
a licensed rogue in the party. Kite shield. Excuse me. Excuse me. Deep mushroom. I forgot the run speed is turned up. Ah, this person as well. You there.
As I live and breathe, you're the Grey Warden everyone's been talking about.
How do you know? Is there something I can do for you?
I represent the Blackstone Irregulars. We're a mercenary company that fell on hard times after the war with Orlais. I'm sure you know that times are getting worse every day. With your help, the Irregulars could be of use to Ferelden once more.
Why should I help you?
The Blackstone Irregulars fought alongside the King's army against Orlais. We've helped nobles defend their land and given our service to people in need for generations. Our current captain, Raelnor, is an honorable man who sees that we can do some good in Ferelden once more. He is so confident in our mission that he trusted the Grey Wardens would support us.
Okay then, how can I be of service?
Our leaders thought you might be willing to help. Each of our posts in Ferelden will contain letters addressed to you. Unlike most who work with us, you're getting letters straight from Raelnor and Tauran, our leaders. I hope this tells you how highly the Irregulars regard the Grey Wardens.
Yes, I feel honoured. I'll take a look.
Thank you. When you've completed a mission, just return to me or any of our members stationed at an Irregulars post. We'll make sure your efforts are rewarded. Maker's blessings light your path.
And you, good sir.
Let's get started.
Scraping the barrel. There are a number of people who pledge to aid the Blackstone Regulars in times of need. Those times are now. Here you'll find 3 letters of conscription. Deliver them to the people listed below and return to the Irregulars for your payments. Should any of the people refuse, do what you must to get them to honour their oaths. Durnal Garrison in Redcliffe, Passagritch in Lothering, and Varel Bane in Denerim. So there's one here in Lothering. And we've got dereliction of duty. The Irregulars require a trusted agent to track down and deal with deserters. Do this and you will be rewarded. The deserters took with them valuable supplies crucial to the Irregulars' future. As a supplier of martial services, deal with these wastes of space as you see fit, and bring supplies back as proof the problem's been dealt with. You will likely find them at the following locations: Samael in Lake Calenhad, Leysin in Denerim, and Taunus in Frostback Mountains. So, none of those are here, but that one guy was. And wouldn't it be funny if he was actually just in the pub? But I don't think he is.
I just play what the innkeep asks. We need his coin to travel north.
Understood.
As if we needed more fighting here. Don't you see how scared everyone is?
Alright, I'm leaving.
Please, we came here to get away from the fighting.
I'm leaving.
So how is it that Terran Loghain survived when even the Grey Wardens didn't make it out that?
So let's go and have a look. So this person here I think wants us to make traps.
Hello,
stranger. I don't suppose you know anyone that can make traps.
I don't, but I have a companion who does. So I think basically if you've got somebody in the party who has the ability, the main character just says that they can.
I would happily pay you to make some. There's wood and nails and other goods around the village and the forest. But you probably already know that. Sorry. Come back if you make some.
Okay. What kind of traps do you need? So I do have some trap triggers. 3 spring traps. Oh, okay, so we can actually make those. There you go.
Did you make any traps?
Yes.
Oh, what a relief. Thank you, stranger.
You're welcome. That was easy.
So I take it you did not enjoy your Templar training?
That's directed at me, I take it.
Do you see any others about who have failed at their religious instruction?
Ooh.
And if you had not been recruited, what would have happened instead?
I would have turned into a drooling lunatic, slaughtered the Grand Cleric, and run through the streets of Denham in my small clothes, I guess.
Your self-awareness does you credit.
I thought you'd like that.
Very droll. Right. Continue to loot the town, as any good RPG player would. Ugly boots. Oh, yeah. So you get some gifts that you can give to companions that actually have a negative reputation modifier. What I'm going to try and do with this game as well is get everybody up to maximum... I guess it's reputation with you. Just sort of... Everybody loves me is the end game for this playthrough. Because... Well, you basically get additional sort of backstory on characters if everybody likes you a bit more. Or should I say additional end story, but we won't go into that too much, as we're right at the start at the moment.
I'll do it.
You got a bed for the night. You taken care of.
What's going on here?
Ever since good King Cailan passed, refugees and soldiers have been passing through. I'm the elder here, and I've my hands full making sure refugees don't turn to petty theft, or worse. Sir Bryant at the Chantry is seeing to matters of defence and such. He'd have more of an ear for your type.
Okay.
Too much to do, and not enough time.
Do you need any help?
I don't suppose you know anything of tonics, medicines, or herbs.
I don't, but my friend does.
Then you may be able to do us a lot of good. All manner of travellers come through, many injured or sick. We do our best, but we're out of supplies. There's medicinal herbs in the woods to the north. If you make a few poultices, I'll scrape together some sort of payment. I'll write all you need to know in this note here.
Thank you. So, what do you need? 3 health poultices?
Where to now?
Can I make such things? Do you want health poultices or lesser health poultices? Make 3 of those.
Have any luck finding herbs in the woods?
Here you go.
This will help many people. You're a good sort, you know.
Okay, I think that used our lesser ones and not the full health ones. Anyway.
Thanks for the poultices. They may save some lives.
I hope so. Hello. What's going on here then?
I saw you take the supplies from my car. Your grassland eyes are inept. A chastened would never stoop to petty theft. You marsh folk are all thieves and liars.
Enough!
People here are already desperate and frightened. They don't need you two coming to blows.
But what about my food?
I said enough!
All going well then. Anyway. What was that? Oh. So this is Sten.
You aren't one of my captors.
I remember the revered mother mentioning this man. She called him a savage from the far north.
I will not amuse you any more than I have the other humans. Leave me in peace.
You're a prisoner. Who put you here?
I'm in a cage, am I not? I've been placed here by the Chantry.
The revered mother said he slaughtered an entire family, even the children.
It is as she says. I am Sten of the Beresad, the vanguard of the Kunari peoples.
Kunari?
If you haven't heard of us, that is your own shortcoming. Though it matters little now, I will die soon enough.
This is a proud and powerful creature, trapped as prey for the Darkspawn. If you cannot see a use for him, I suggest releasing him for mercy's sake alone.
Mercy? I wouldn't have expected that from you.
I would also suggest that Alistair take his place in the cage.
Yes, that's what I would have expected.
I suggest you leave me to my fate.
So, this Kunari design is obviously quite a lot different to the Kunari design in the other 3 games. Actually, I don't know. Oh no, there are Kunari in Valeguard. I think. Can't remember. I find myself in need of skilled help. What did you do to end up in here?
I have been convicted of murder. Have the villagers not spoken of this?
Who did you murder?
The people of a farmhold. 8 humans, in addition to the children.
Okay. Aren't you interested in seeking atonement?
Death will be my atonement.
Okay. So you would prefer to die?
I would prefer to die in battle, but my choices have been made.
You could help me defend the land against the Blight.
The Blight?
Hint, hint.
Are you a Grey Warden, then?
Yes.
Surprising. My people have heard legends of the Grey Warden's strength and skill. Though I suppose not every legend is true.
Hey! Would the Reverend Mother let you free?
Perhaps if you told her the Grey Wardens need my assistance. It seems as likely to bring my death as waiting here.
Okay.
Farewell, then.
To be left here to starve? Or to be taken by the Darkspawn? No one deserves that. Not even a murderer.
So, we'll go and see the Reverend Mother and see if she'll release Sten into our custody.
I'm wondering, Morrigan, do you believe in the Maker?
Certainly not. I've no primitive fear of the moon, such that I must place my faith in tales so that I may sleep at night.
But this can't all be an accident. Spirits, magic, all these wondrous things around us, both dark and light.
That's what I thought, Dog.
You know these things exist.
The fact of their existence does not presuppose an intelligent design by some absentee father figure.
So it is all random then. A happy coincidence that we are all here.
Attempting to impose order over chaos is futile. Nature is, by its very nature, chaotic.
I don't believe that. I believe we have a purpose. All of us.
Yours, apparently, being to bother me.
Yes, indeed. Back to the Chantry. You feel the feeble presence of Darkspawn in this area. Do I? Who's the Darkspawn in the Chantry?
Good day, Sister Leliana. I'm surprised to see you're still in Lothering.
It is good to see you as well, Your Reverence.
Is there something I can do for you, then?
There is indeed. I want to talk about Sten, the Kunari you imprisoned.
It might have been kinder to execute him, but I leave his fate to the Maker. Why does he interest you?
Is there any way I can convince you to release him?
Then his next victims might count you and me as their murderers.
I doubt it. I was thinking you might release him to my custody.
And what do you say on this, Leliana? You know your friend better than I.
These are unusual times, Your Reverence. With us, the Kunari might do some good. I am sure of it, in fact.
Were things not so desperate? Very well, I trust you. Take these keys to his cage and make her watch over you.
Thank you, Your Reverence. Your trust is not misplaced.
Cool. That's Sten's release arranged. Wasn't anything else for us to do in here, was there? Don't think so. There was one person I wanted to speak to, actually. This guy.
As if we needed more fighting here. Don't you see how scared everyone is?
Oh, that was what I wanted to do.
There's very little time.
I knew there was something else. Yoink. So, what you can do is you can give gifts to people. And this one... Where's it gone? That one there is great for Leliana. So, usually the gifts that people like the most have got links to the kind of stuff they talk about or the characteristics they display. And obviously, as she is a sister, you can give her that.
That's a wonderful thought. I don't know what to say.
Just say thank you. Okay, there's nothing else specifically I can give to anyone else in the party at the moment, so that'll do. Ah, there's the guy.
Yes? What can I do for you?
The guy that we need to recruit for the Irregulars. I have a letter for you from the Blackstone Irregulars.
I knew this time would come. I should have listened to my sister. Sure, sign the paper, she said. You'll enjoy some coin now, but they'll be back. I guess I'll see you on the front lines.
Maybe. Maybe not.
May the light of the Maker guide your path.
What are those priests chanting
The
exactly?
chant of light. Surely you know it.
Of course, the chant shows our devotion to the Maker. Red face. I've never heard it sung quite like this.
Perhaps you haven't heard these verses before. The entire chant takes weeks to sing and is only done straight through at the Grand Cathedral in Val Royeaux. Here we can only sing a few verses per week and finish anew each first day.
Tell me more about the chant of light.
When the prophet Andraste was burned by the Magisters, the Maker turned away from his creations. We gain his forgiveness by spreading Andraste's teachings. The Maker will return when the chant is sung from the four corners of the world.
Very good. Aren't you worried about the coming Darkspawn?
We are preparing as we can, and when the revered Mother calls on us to leave, we shall. But not before then.
Okay.
May the Maker watch over you.
I thought that might give us a little codex entry, but apparently not. So we've got everything we need out of the chantry. So there are some quests that we need to do further through the village.
So, you truly do not believe in any sort of higher power?
It has been bothering you, I see. No, I do not. Must I?
What do you believe happens to you after you die, then? Nothing?
I do not go to sit by the Maker's side, if that's what you mean.
Only those who are worthy are brought to the Maker's side. So many other sad souls are left to wander in the void, hopeless and forever lost.
And what evidence of this have you? I see only spirits, no wandering ghosts of wicked disbelievers.
It must be so sad to look forward to nothing, to feel no love and seek no reward in the afterlife.
Yes, the anguish tears at me so. You have seen through me to my sad, sad core.
Now you're simply mocking me.
You notice? It appears your perceptive powers know no bounds.
Do love Morrigan. Right, Let's get you out of your cage. Oh, actually, can we talk to these people?
These darkspawn corrupt the earth. The air turns to blackness. Even if they are defeated, can we ever return home?
You do not seem a refugee. Are you part of the army?
Not exactly.
You wish something more of me?
I have the key to open your cage.
I confess, I did not think the priestess would part with it.
She agreed to release you into my custody.
So be it. Set me free and I will follow you against the Blight.
How can you help us exactly?
I have spent my life in the Vanguard. I know war, and your lands need all the help they can get.
Very well.
And so it is done. I will follow you into battle. In doing so, I shall find my atonement.
What if you annoy me and decide to kill you? Nice. What if I don't lead you to your atonement?
Then I will find it myself. May we proceed? I am eager to be elsewhere.
We may. Right, so I'm going to get rid of Alistair. Can I not select stay?
Damnation.
Of all
Vashaden. Yes.
Indeed.
Why is it stopping me from selecting?
Blood and damnation.
Indeed.
Vashaden.
Blast and damnation.
Indeed.
That was interesting. Am I just being stupid? Let's try that again.
Vashaden.
Indeed.
Indeed.
Yes.
I guess I must have just been clicking in the wrong place. Right. Anyway. That's the layout I want. Rogue, mage, burly guy, me, dog. So let's level Sten up a bit. Don't want to give him bonuses to critical. Don't know. I do want to give him two-handed skills. Two-handed strength. So, yes, I want that. Powerful swings. Right, steady boy. What decent armor do we have for you? I'll give you some of that. Oops. We will probably pick up some better armor for you. Eventually. Yes, that'll do. Thin helmet. Very nice. Gauntlets. I'm afraid we only have studded leather ones for you at the moment, but they'll have to do. Weapon. We've got a selection of great swords for you. But I think the one that you're going to have is this one. Although that is pretty decent. It's a toss-up between that one that just has the best base damage and that one which has more additionals. We'll do that for now, see how you get on with it. Deal. And give you that. And the ring is pretty much useless for you. We'll set you up with some potions. Oops.
I am
Morrigan, need to set you up with some potions. Just in case. Oops. And Liliana as well. I think we already did that. Yep, that's fine. Oh yeah, injury kit. Okay. We are good to go. So now that we have Sten in the party, I'm just going to do a bit of a save. Lothering. Okay, oh, these guys. Right, tell you what, let's deal with some of the quest stuff first. So we've got some incoming, I think. Are they coming or are they just staying over there? Let's get their attention, Liliana. Oops. Oh yeah, I forgot. We've got Morrigan as well, haven't we? I forgot we've got a mage. Let's move that there. Just so 1 and 2 are our main defensive spells. Oh, incoming. Switch. You guys get involved.
You can do better than that.
Why are you not attacking? Okay.
Ready for action.
Did I choose? Oh, it was taunt, wasn't it? Yeah, I haven't chosen it yet. Okay, that's fine. Bit of elf root. Locked chest. So happy you're here, Liliana. For more than one reason, but at the moment primarily because you're a rogue. Onwards. So over this hill. Oh, I better deal with these guys first, actually. Right. Everyone hold. You and you. Front center.
I shall do it.
Kill.
Another battle, I see.
Let's go.
Direct me. Time for
That's not good. Nice.
victory comes mine. Here we go.
That's that dealt with. Oh, yes. Glad we're here, actually, because these landmark trees, if you have the dog, you can have it pee on the tree. Mabari dominance. So what that basically means... Where's Codex? Notes. Is it notes? I can't remember where it is. Quest related. No. Oh, there it is. Mabari hounds are descended from pack hunters, and like their ancestors, they are highly influenced by a defined order of dominance. The primary method of determining the order is by claiming territory through scent marking major landmarks. Once established, the dominant Mabari gains substantial increase in confidence in the stature within his territory. A trait that indirectly benefits Master as well as Hound. So with Mabari dominance, claims this area as territory, increasing the Hound's aggression and tenacity in its defense, gaining 2 strength, 2 constitution, and 2 willpower. And I believe. No, okay. It doesn't affect me directly, but I guess that means I have a stronger companion. So we've got some guys down here. Same business as before. Let's get these 2 to do some damage. Oh, I wish you didn't have to move so close for your Winter's Grasp. Get back.
Ready!
Shit.
Defend yourself!
Okay. Ah, Morrigan, where are you going? Shit. Was looking a little bit bad. Ooh, we got loads from that. Triple-edged greatsword. The hell's strength do we need for that? 32. Oof. It's -3 armor penalty though. That's not very good. That was the armor that I was looking for Sten. Some of that. Some of that. Oops. Keep thinking that. Right, in my eyes, chest should be there, gloves should be there. Well, actually, it should be like gloves and trousers, but as there aren't any separate trousers. Having like armor down here is disorientating. No, I think that's fine. Do you have a grey iron helm? No, we don't. Okay. Still a couple of guys. Or just one.
Enemies approaching.
Oh dear, they left you behind.
Let's get started.
Mate, I just feel sorry for you. I think there's spiders down here. Yes. Spiders.
Let's finish this.
On it.
I see.
I'm a spider too. That's a good point. Can we level the dog up through? Because somebody definitely leveled up then. I think it might have been. It might have been Cat the dog. I'm a friend.
Armed and dangerous. Ready for action. This should be easy enough.
Have I accidentally put people on hold? Yes, I did. Shit.
This should be on it.
Okay, I do actually want to get that toxin extract. Or do I? I don't need it, because I don't need to do the poison. No, I do. I do need to... I do need to get the poison. God, I can hardly speak. I can give the cake to anyone. And the tribal necklace to anyone. I might give the tribal necklace to Morrigan, as it seems the most likely. Oh, can't while she's a spider. Can you not be that anymore? Oh no. Morrigan, what have I done? Okay, that's a bit of a glitch. I hope that fixes itself. Otherwise we have an unfortunate situation with Morrigan. You feeling okay? Alright. Tell you what. Let's go back into town. Maybe if we change location. Oh, damn it. I keep forgetting I need to pick up that poison extract, toxin extract. That's actually terrifying. Get away from me. Alright, let's get rid of some of the junk that we're carrying. I'm never going to use those. Get rid. And I should be able to stack toxin extract now. Yes, we can. Great stuff.
Right. As you wish.
Nothing else down here, is there? Nope. Cool. Alright, let's go and hopefully fix the character model problem we're having with Morrigan. Oh no, it's fixed. She's okay. Alright. I wonder why it says that whenever we go into places. Or maybe the feeble presence means that we're not sensing them so much anymore. I would like you to make some poison.
Any luck with that poison? Or you here to see my stock?
I have what you asked for.
Splendid! If those beasties come on my land, I hope it teaches them a lesson. Yeah, enough gold to cover any of your expenses and then some, hey?
Okay. You lunatic.
Because I still don't have food to sell.
I will sell you some gear. So you can have that. You can have one of those. I'm going to... Why do I have to... Oh yeah, one of them's specifically restricted to dwarf for some reason. I don't know why. I'm not using that. Or that. All of those. In fact, we'll get rid of all the leather stuff that we're carrying. Don't need more than one of those. Gotta be honest, probably never going to use that. Or that. Clothing, don't really need that. Keeping those because it says cannot equip on this character. Wonder which character we can equip it on. Sell the venom. The Chant of Light Unabridged. Is that another Leliana gift? I'm hoping that these two items don't contribute towards my inventory space, because that would be slightly annoying. Okay. And I did say I was going to give Morrigan this gift. There you go.
A fine gift. You have my thanks.
You're welcome. Alright, we've got a little bit of space now. Bit of breathing room.
I've got a
cousin in the Templars. He says the mage is in the tower out on Lake California.
Let's have a quick word with Sten.
Why are we stopping?
I think we should talk for a moment.
There are darkspawn to be fought. Is this delay needful?
Absolutely. Are you alright? You were in that cage for weeks.
You are concerned. No need. I am fit enough to fight.
I've never seen a canary before. Tell me about your people.
No.
Oh. Please?
People are not simple. They cannot be summarized for easy reference in the manner of, the elves are a lithe, pointy-eared people who excel at poverty.
Why did you offer to help me?
For the moment, you are the enemy of my enemy.
The Darkspawn are your enemy.
They have no more allies than a hurricane or an earthquake. They are enemies to all.
Well said. You said you were in the army.
I am.
Why would the Qunari send soldiers here?
The Antam are the eyes, hands, and mouth of the Qunari. We are how my people know the world.
Have you ever fought in a war?
I have always fought in war, human.
What do you mean by that?
My people have been at war since the moment we set foot in the Northern Islands.
So the Qunari don't come from the islands?
We do now.
Okay. Where did you come from before?
Somewhere else.
Okay. Can you be more specific?
No. I was born in Seheron. Of the land we came from, I know nothing, not even its name. I do not see how this matters. Seheron and Parvolan are distant. Ferelden and the Darkspawn are immediate.
True. Let's go.
As you wish.
Okay, got a little bit of approval from Sten.
Yes?
Let's have a little bit of a chat with Liliana. I'd like to talk.
Well, here I am.
This vision of yours...
I knew this would come up sooner or later.
Yeah.
I don't know how to explain, but I had a dream. In it, there was an impenetrable darkness. It was so dense, so real. And there was a noise, a terrible, ungodly noise. I stood on a peak and watched as the darkness consumed everything. And when the storm swallowed the last of the sun's light, I fell, and the darkness drew me in.
You dreamed of the Blight.
I suppose I did. That was what the darkness was, no? When I woke, I went to the Chantry's gardens, as I always do. But that day, the rosebush in the corner had flowered. Everyone knew that bush was dead. It was grey and twisted and gnarled, the ugliest thing you ever saw. But there it was, a single beautiful rose. It was as though the Maker stretched out his hand to say, even in the midst of this darkness, there is hope and beauty. Have faith.
Did you hear voices? Right. And this made you want to help me.
In my dream, I fell. Or maybe I jumped. I'd do anything to stop the Blight. I know that we can do it. There are so many good things in the Maker's world. How can I sit by while the Blight devours everything?
Blight is the Maker's punishment. Will you defy him? I suppose I couldn't sit by either.
That is why you're a Grey Warden. Come, there's a Blight to stop.
Okay. Anything to say, Morrigan?
What do you wish of me?
I'd like to ask you something.
If you must.
How did you become a shape changer? Given that incident that we just had with the upwards walking spider.
I was not born such. 'Tis a skill of Flemeth's, taught over many years in the wilds. The chastened have tales of we witches, saying that we assume the forms of creatures to watch them from hiding. When a child is alone and separate from his tribe, that is when we strike, dragging the young boy kicking and screaming to our lair to be devoured. A most amusing legend.
That does sound like something you'd do.
Oh? I truly doubt that children would be worth the effort. They are filthy, smelly things full of tears and snot and trouble. That said, I cannot speak for the tastes of my mother. She has, after all, lived a very lengthy time in the wilds and done many things I know nothing of. Why do you ask? Is there something specific you wish to know?
Do you spend a lot of time as an animal?
There were nights when the wilds called to me, 'tis true. You look upon the world around you and you think you know it well. I have smelled it as a wolf, listened as a cat, prowled shadows that you never dreamed existed. But my life is as a human. I am under no illusions to the contrary.
Okay. I've never heard of magic like that before.
No? 'Tis not unheard of in the remote corners of the world. There are traditions of magic outside of the circle of magi, despite what those mages would have you believe. Some of these traditions are old, indeed passed down as carefully guarded lore from one generation to the next. The zealots of the chantry would uproot all such practitioners if they could. But as luck have it, some still exist. My mother is such a one.
By practitioners, you mean apostates, don't you?
Not all apostates use the forbidden blood arts. Maleficarum do, but to condemn all who do not fall under the circle's thrall for the sake of what might be is a dangerous path to walk. There are those who look on the word apostate as meaning freedom.
Can you change into other human forms as well?
The form of an animal is different from my own. One may study the creature, learn to move as it does, think as it does. In time, this allows one to become as it is. I gain nothing by studying another human. I already am the same as they are. I learn nothing. So the answer is no, my human form is the only one I possess.
I see. Can anyone become a shape changer?
Anyone with sufficient will, but the act of transformation is a magical one. 'Tis a spell and thus requires a mage's talents. If you had a notion to learn such a skill for yourself, sadly, you must remain disappointed.
That's all I wanted to ask.
Indeed. Have you an opinion on my abilities, then? Am I an unnatural abomination to be put to the torch?
I think your abilities sound quite useful.
Oh, you're simply full of surprises, little man, aren't you? But enough of such talk. Let us proceed, lest the dust gather on us.
How dare you? Although, when I stand next to Sten, I guess I am kind of little. I'm not that much taller than Liliana. Anyway, that's enough of that. We've been lollygagging around for too long. And there's some people over here that need our attention.
We done heard what was said. You're a warden. I don't know if you killed King Kalen, and make her forgive me, I don't care. But that bounty on your head could feed a lot of hungry bellies. Attack!
Alright, it's like that, is it?
Something drawing near.
Actually, what is happening over here? Okay. Morrigan, can you please give us frost weapons? And just deal with that guy. Okay, so the villagers decided that having a Grey Warden in town was too much potential temptation and tried to murder us. So I believe we can now go back and claim the rewards from the Chanter's Board. I think.
I am led to understand that the Canary have their own mages as well. Is this so?
You would not understand.
Not understand? Is it mental capacity that you believe I lack? Or are you worried I will sympathize with my so-called brethren?
Take your pick.
Is that supposed to make me angry?
It means I find myself wishing that your people held proper, civilized attitudes towards magic.
That is a rather hostile thing to say.
And yet you continue speaking. Astonishing.
Blessed are the peacekeepers, champions of the just.
Excellent. Oh yeah, so sorry we hadn't actually taken that quest. Thanks to all villagers who've opened their barns and crofts to the refugees in these dark times, the chantry regularly hears praise from our visitors, and your virtuous deeds are mentioned in many prayers. Sadly, there is a lone boy in the village whose mother, Goodwife Sarah, is missing, as she's been missing for the better part of a week. As of this writing, she is presumed dead. May the Maker bless her passing. She was a lady of middle years with red hair and fond of a green cloak. If any traveller or resident comes across her in the wilds, please return her body and the effects on her remains. In later years, the boy will be thankful to have such keepsakes to remember his brave mother by. The office of the chanter will compensate this kindness with a sum of 50 silvers. I'll take that. And bears. As the Maker is my witness, I charge all those with knowledge of arms and armour to brave the dangers of the northern wood and find a family of bears that mauled and killed the boy Eneth. For they are an abomination in the Maker's sight, and their hides would prove great comfort in the northern farms and solace for Thed's family. As Chanter of Lothering, I do pledge a sum of 1 sovereign to whoever carries out this, the Maker's will. So we've got to kill some bears and find a corpse. Thankfully, they're all over here. So, I think, oh, there's the wolves. Okay. Yeah, the boy's mum is back there. Oops. Nope, 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 nope.
Hurry! Run while you can!
That's a lot of wolves.
Let us end this! Put them back!
Okay. Didn't expect them just to cluster up there and do nothing, but I guess they're out of range. I've got a bow as well, haven't I?
Let's end this.
Well, this is easy.
Now we get our hands dirty.
Is that all you've got?
Enough!
Sten's just back there like, oh, okay. I don't have any ranged weapons.
Time for some fun.
Oops, didn't mean to do that.
As you wish.
Wipe them out!
Be careful! I never liked this part.
I love this part. This is the easiest combat ever.
You should run while you can.
You ain't coming.
And you're telling me the villagers couldn't get out and do this themselves? Really? There's Templars in the village.
As you wish.
Now we get our hands dirty.
Brilliant! Big long line of dead wolves. You found the body of the boy's mother and have recovered her keepsake. Rest in pieces. Bears over here. bears dealt with. I'm going to assume that we've auto-collected their pelts. Okay. Once more back to the village, dear friends. I think we can actually get in the cage. Yeah. Oop, hang on. I'm a prisoner! Let me out. Role reversal. I don't like this. Oh shit. I thought I couldn't click on the cage then. Accidentally just imprisoned myself for the Darkspawn. Wasn't anything else to do in there.
Blessed are the peacekeepers, champions of the just. And the stars stood still, the winds did quiet, and all animals of earth and air held their breath. All was silent in prayer and thanks.
Speaking of thanks, thank you very much, and I will be off.
As you wish.
People asking for help. Charge!
Away with you, foul creatures! Leave us alone!
Right. Everyone hold up. Sten up front. Liliana. You, yep, you've got your bow. Morrigan. I'm gonna go sort us out an ambush. Oops. Oh shit. I had hoped to bring everyone down the hill, but I guess that's not going to happen. Are you on your feet yet? Okay, Sten's up here with you now, so it should be alright. Could do with getting rid of those archers. Oh shit, you're still here. I did think we were a bit thin on the ground with people, but whatever, I'll let you get the killing blow. Dog saves the day. Yeah, unfortunately I do struggle a bit when it's group combat. So I think I touched on this in one of the episodes before this one. Games where it's an RPG but it's like a squad based thing and you're responsible for everybody's tactics and stats and attributes and things. I much prefer it when it's just like a single character RPG. One of the best examples of that would be the Fallout games. Like, huge Fallout fan, love all the games. When Fallout Tactics came out, I think it's one I've probably played the least. Basically because it became a whole squad management thing, and I don't know, it's just outside of my comfort zone.
Right.
Anyway. Let's read that. No, quest related, please. Maleficarum regrets. I won't go back. Let them hunt and dread finding me. But you, Melis, should not live this life. It would please me if you found a new life in the Circle Tower. Found a life in the Circle Tower. I left a few things there, mostly stolen from the enchanters. Sell them to fund a new path. The cache is in the study area, middle alcove. Goodbye, Belgrus. The letters as well. Right, who are
Mighty
you?
timely arrival there, my friend. I'm much obliged.
You're welcome.
The name's Bodon Fedek, merchant and entrepreneur. This here is my son, Sandal. Say hello, my boy.
Hello.
Road's
Hello.
been mighty dangerous these days. Mind if I ask what brings you out here? Perhaps we're going the same way.
I doubt you want to travel with the Grey Warden.
Grey Wardens? My, that does rather explain a lot. No offence, but I suspect there's more excitement on your path than my boy and I can handle. Allow me to bid you farewell and good fortune, though.
Goodbye.
Now then, let's get this mess cleaned up, shall we?
Let me help by stealing your things.
This should be easy enough.
Card statue. Is that it? The only problem with the auto loot function is that I can never see what we've actually got. Ooh. Hang on a minute. I'm sure you get that sword somewhere else. And it's not one of the DLC items. But it's a very good sword. And I'll take it. And what I might do... Oh, he's not in the party at the moment. I'll probably give Alistair the family sword. Okay. Let's leave. Can't remember if this is a random encounter. Oh no. Back at camp.
Bad dreams, huh?
Yeah, well, that's what happens when you sleep on the ground in a full set of armour. Must have been something I ate.
Drank more like, as in the tainted blood, remember? You see, part of being a Grey Warden is being able to hear the Darkspawn. That's what your dream was, hearing them. The Archdemon, it talks to the Horde, and we feel it just as they do. That's why we know this is really a blight.
The Archdemon, is that the dragon?
I don't know if it's really a dragon, but it sure looks like one. But yes, that's the Archdemon. It takes a bit, but eventually you can block the dreams out. Some of the older Grey Wardens say they can understand the Archdemon a bit, but I sure can't. Anyhow, when I heard you thrashing around, I thought I should tell you. It was scary at first for me too.
I'm not frightened. Any other surprises I should know about?
Other than dying young and the whole defeat the blight alone thing, no. I'm all tapped out for surprises. Anyhow, you're up now, right? Let's pull up camp and get a move on.
Alright, not so fast, not so fast. So we've got a camp here. Everybody's kind of hanging out. Let's just have a brief chat with everyone, get the lay of the land, and then we'll move on. Can I ask you something?
If you must.
Did you grow up in the Korcari Wilds?
Why do you ask me such questions? I do not probe you for pointless information, do I?
You can probe me anytime. I'm curious. What's wrong with that?
Any number of cats could inform you of the answer to that question, but have it your way. What is it you asked if I grew up in the wilds? A curious question. Where else would you picture me? For many years it was simply Flemeth and I. The wilds and its creatures were more real to me than Flemeth's tales of the world of man. In time I grew curious. I left the wilds to explore what lay beyond, never for long. Brief forays into a civilized wilderness.
And you remained unnoticed?
For the most part. Flemeth taught me well. For all that I had been taught, however, the truth of the civilized lands proved to be overwhelming. I was unfamiliar with so much. So confident and bold was I, yet there was much that Flemeth could never have prepared me for.
I can just imagine.
I rather doubt that. Only once was I accused of being a witch of the wilds, and that by a chastened who happened to be traveling with a merchant caravan. He pointed and gasped, and began shouting in his strange language, and most assumed he was casting some curse upon me. I acted the terrified girl, and naturally, he was arrested.
That was quick thinking.
Men are always willing to believe two things about a woman. One, that she is weak, and two, that she finds him attractive. I played the weakling and battered my eyelashes at the captain of the guard. Child's play. The point being that I was able to move through human lands fairly easily. Whatever humans think a witch of the wild looks like, 'tis not I. Not that I did not have trouble. There are things about human society which have always puzzled me, such as the touching. Why all the touching for a simple greeting?
Like a handshake?
To begin with, yes. What is the point of touching my hand? I find it an offensive intrusion. There were many nuances that Flemeth could never tell me of. When to look into another's eyes. How to eat at a table. How to bargain without offending. None of these things I knew. I still do not understand it all, truth be told, but then I gave up long ago any hope of doing so. When I returned to the wilds last, I swore to Flemeth that I had no intention of leaving again.
Yet here you are.
Yes, here I am. Well, let's get on with it before the ground opens up and swallows us, yes?
Yes. And we've got the merchant and his son
Good to
again.
see you, my timely rescuer. Bodon Fennick at your service once again. I saw your camp and thought to myself, what safer place to rest for the evening than in the camp of a Grey Warden? I'm perfectly willing to offer you a fine discount for the inconvenience of our presence. How does that sound? Good? Yes?
Have you been following us?
I can see why you might be suspicious, being a Grey Warden and all. Were I in your shoes, I would feel the same way. Trust me when I say that my encountering you here was serendipity and nothing more. I travel a lot, so I'm bound to meet everyone on the road eventually. If you prefer, I'll take my boy and be on my way. But regretfully, you're the safest spot on this road, without a doubt.
Okay, what are you selling exactly?
Anything, everything, but all of the finest quality. No cheap trinkets here. And my boy Sandal happens to be a bit of a hand with enchantments. Oh, yes. Sadly, it also makes us a target for bandits and the like. If there were spare hands to hire as guards, I would have done so long ago.
You're free to stay, just mind yourselves.
Wonderful. Thank the gentleman, won't you, boy?
Thank you, sir.
We won't be a bother to you and your companions, I assure you. If you should need enchantments, simply talk to my boy. Otherwise, come speak with me.
Okay. Let's have a word with Sandal.
Hello.
The boy's a bit simple, but he's rather good with enchantments. One of those tranquil fellas actually called him a... what was it now? A savant. I had no idea such a thing existed.
What kind of enchantments does he do?
He can fold lyrium into almost any weapon or piece of armor, though naturally some of the more extravagant materials will take more lyrium than others. It's a process that some of the master smiths back in Orzammar will perform, but my boy here is just as adept at it. Isn't that right, boy?
Enchantment!
And there you have it.
Indeed. I want some enchanting done.
Enchantment!
Okay. So, our sword has a slot, and we do have a few. Electricity damage, health regen in combat, mana stamina regen in combat, defense, backstab and melee. So save those for rogues. Physical resistance, maybe. Defense would probably be a good one. Or health regen. I'll have a bit of health regen.
Enchantment?
Yes.
Enchantment!
Stens, we will just give him damage. Was there a damage one? Melee critical. Electricity damage on yours. And we don't have anyone who can use the triple-edged greatsword just yet, so that's fine.
Something you need? I'm sure either my boy or I can help you out.
I want to see... Actually, what's your story?
I suppose since you told me about you being a Grey Warden, it's only fitting for me to be as open. I am originally from Orzammar, the famed dwarven city that lies beneath the stately Frostback Mountains. I was a merchant there too, merchant caste. These things are in the blood, you know. You can't just leave them behind. I ran a fairly successful business. Rare artifacts, you know. Old things, grand things. The nobles loved them. Reminded them of the lost glory days, I suppose.
And lost glory.
Our kingdoms once spanned the length of Thados, from majestic Orzammar to Kal Sharok to glittering Darmalin far to the west. They say the gold and silver veins ran so thick through the stone of Darmalin that the entire city sparkled. The Darkspawn took it all, of course. One by one, the old Tigers fell, and then all that was left was Orzammar. But we were talking about how I ended up here, weren't we? One day, a noble woman came to my store. She looked around for a bit and then started shrieking in dismay. Apparently, she believed that a pair of braces I had for sale once belonged to her brother. He'd been lost in a cave-in, you see, while on an expedition to clear out the Darkspawn from one of the tunnels running close to the city. They were made specially for him. They're unique, she shrieked. He stole them from my poor brother's corpse. She had me arrested on the spot, of course. Nobles, they're touchy like that.
Well, I can understand why she was upset.
Well, I didn't steal them. You see, I'd been paying these castless thugs to venture out into the deep roads for me. The lost tigers. They're full of things that people left behind. Sometimes you can find a treasure. Something worth a little gold.
I see.
The noblewoman, she wasn't too happy with the theft of her brother's braces. I don't know what they planned for me, and I didn't want to find out. Bribed the guard that was watching me and took off for the surface first opportunity I got. Never looked back.
And now here you are.
Yes, here I am. Now, is there anything the boy or I can get you?
But where do these goods come from? Not the deep roads.
Look, we don't rob people, all right? We don't take things from people that need them. The things in the Lost Tigers, what good did they do lying there? I brought them back to Orzammar, where people could look at them and remember. It's not all that different up here. There are places long abandoned by the humans everywhere. Even more now with the Darkspawn coming.
Side-eye, Borden. You opportunistic scoundrel.
Don't get all indignant with me. I hate the Darkspawn as much as anyone. People flee from the Blight with good reason, but they forget things. Things with value and meaning. They leave them behind because they're frightened and desperate.
And then I nick him.
My boy and I, we find our way to these places before the Horde descends, and we save these things. I take them away so the Darkspawn don't get them. Is that so bad? They destroy everything they touch.
Look, Borden, walking into people's houses and rifling through their shit is my job, not yours. And the Blight will not last forever.
No, of course not. And when it ends, I will go back to finding ruins, or move on. I don't really have much of a choice.
You didn't mention your son in your tale.
Ah, yes. I'm married to a fine woman back in Denerim, it's true. She'd give me a son if she could, but that's not likely to ever be. Sandal here. I found him in the deep roads years ago. Abandoned, I think, and he was never quite right in the head. I took him in, and I brought him with me when I came here to the surface. He may not be my blood, true, but I think of him as one.
We left Orzammar.
That's right, boy. Maybe one day we'll see it again.
That was generous of you.
It's not as if I don't benefit, mind you. Turns out the boy's a natural working with enchantments. He might have even been lyrium-addled. I never thought of that before, to be honest. Happens sometimes. He can work an enchantment into just about anything, however, given some time. Could probably open his own shop, if he knew how.
Enchantment.
Well, he does seem to enjoy it, at least.
Okay. Let me see wares.
I'm sure you'll be pleased with the goods my boy and I have collected, and with your discount.
Thank you. So, I believe you do have a backpack. 7 gold. Jesus. Alright. Took quite a hit on the old coin purse there. Ooh. Oh yeah, you've got a lightning enchanted weapon now, haven't you?
Yes.
What were you doing in that cage?
Sitting, as you observed.
Do you have to be so literal?
No, it's a choice, not a necessity.
Just tell me.
I did. Parshera. Was there anything else?
Okay, I have a question.
I am hardly surprised.
Why did you come to Ferelden?
To answer a question.
What was the question?
The Arishok asked what is the Blight. By his curiosity, I am now here.
Okay. What's an Arishok?
The one who commands the Antam, the body of the Kunari.
And why does he care about the Blights?
Why do you?
I'm a Grey Warden, it's my job.
Exactly. You don't ask, nor do I. The Arishok sends me and I go.
And did you find the answer to his question?
A portion of it.
What was the answer?
Were you not at Ostagar when the army was overwhelmed? That is your answer.
I see. Don't you have to report back then?
Yes.
Well, I can see you're right on top of that. When are you going to do that?
Never. I cannot go home.
Well, you can stay with us.
Thank you. Can we move on? We keep the Darkspawn waiting.
Okay.
As you wish.
Wow, Sten approves 19. That was a hell of a lot of reputation gained. Speak to Liliana.
Yes?
I'd like to talk.
Well, here I am.
What was life like in a chantry cloister?
Quiet. It was a life suited for contemplation. In the cloister, away from the fuss and the flurry of the cities, I found peace. And in that stillness, I could hear the Maker. But it was not perfect. Some of my chantry fellows were condescending. That is the nature of religious folk, I suppose.
How so?
When I talked about my beliefs, that the Maker reveals himself in the beauty of his world, they treated me with disdain. They want to believe that he's gone, so that when he turns his gaze on them, it means they are special, chosen. He cannot possibly have love for all, the sick and the weary, the beggars and the fools.
And what did you say to them?
What can I say to them? What they believe is what the chantry says, and the chantry is infallible, yes? Maybe I am wrong. But it is the Maker's place to decide if I am worthy, not men, not the chantry. But there is work to be done, and I have talked enough for now.
Okay. Alistair,
What do you need?
do you want to talk about Duncan?
You don't have to do that. I know you didn't know him as long as I did.
That doesn't mean I don't mourn his loss.
I should have handled it better. Duncan warned me right from the beginning that this could happen. Any of us could die in battle. I shouldn't have lost it, not when so much is riding on us, not with the Blight and everything. I'm sorry.
There's no need to apologise.
I'd like to have a proper funeral for him. Maybe once this is all done, if we're still alive. I don't think he had any family to speak of.
What about the other Grey Wardens?
I don't know. I have no idea what the Grey Wardens do for their... when they fall in battle. Have you had someone close to you die? Not that I mean to pry, I'm just...
My entire family was murdered just recently.
Oh, of course. How stupid of me to forget. Here I am going on and on about Duncan, and you... I am so sorry. Thank you. Really, I mean it. It was good to talk about it, at least a little.
It's alright. Maybe I'll go to High Ever with you when you go.
I'd like that. So would he, I think.
Okay. Dog.
Oh, why, you little...
Are you harassing my dog?
Me? Harassing your dog? I should say it's the other way round. Your furry friend here took offense at me getting near his food. He snapped at me. Look.
Well, he is a war dog.
Sometimes I forget that he's a war dog. That'll teach me.
Good boy. Okay, there's this chap here.
You're a hard man to find. Where are my manners?
Opens up another
Name
quest
is
for
Levy,
us.
Levy Dryden. Did Duncan ever mention me? Levy of the coins? Levy the trader?
Dryden's a black name. Your family lost its land and titles. Well, I assume we know that because of the fact that we are Ferelden nobility. So, yeah.
But Tairn Kuzlin's son should be well aware that in politics things are seldom as they seem. Say what you will of my family, we're ardent Warden supporters and have been since the beginning. But here I am carrying on while you have a blight to stop. Don't want to waste your time. But you see, Duncan promised that together we'd look into something important for the Wardens. And for me. But poor Duncan's... well, no more. A tragedy it is, at that. But I know he would want his work carried on. His pledge fulfilled.
How did you know Duncan?
It's a bit of a tale, that is. But I'm the one who brought the Grey Wardens back to Ferelden. Well, I was one of the ones. There were a lot of us. Maker's breath, I'm a bit nervous. Honoured to be here, really.
Go ahead and tell your tale.
After King Marek freed us from the Orlesians, the Grey Wardens begged the King's permission to come into Ferelden, some sort of internal business. Me and a mess of other Warden sympathisers spoke on behalf of your order. Tairn Loghain was very much against letting Orlesian Wardens in the kingdom, but Marek, Andraste, bless him, was a fair-minded monarch and he let them in.
And what promise did Duncan make to you?
As you know, my family's name is mud around noble circles. My great-great-grandmother, Sophia Dryden, was the last Warden commander of Ferelden back when the Wardens were known as freeloaders. So King Arlen banished the Wardens, and he took House Dryden's land and titles.
Okay. What happened next?
Hard to say. After King Arlen died, there was a civil war, loads worse than this one, and our family was on the run, hunted by enemies, with nary a friend in the world. But Drydens are tough. We rebuilt, became merchants, and we never lost our pride.
So what favour did you ask of Duncan?
I asked for the truth. My family reveres Sophia Dryden. We know she died at the old Grey Warden base, Soldier's Peak. We want evidence to clear her name.
Ooh.
It won't restore our land or our titles, but it'll restore our honour.
I've never even heard of Soldier's Peak.
Well, no one's been to Soldier's Peak since Arlen's days. At least none that's come back. I spent years mapping the maze of tunnels to the peak, and I found the way a few years back. So I went to Duncan, I did, and I said that he could reclaim the old base and my family could have its honour.
How will reclaiming the peak help the Wardens?
Soldier's Peak is strategic and symbolic importance. Duncan said that it would be worth it right there. He also hoped to recover lost Warden history and perhaps a few old relics. No one knows what's up there now.
Okay. Let's go to Soldier's Peak.
1,000 blessings upon you, Warden. I'll mark down the location on your map. When you arrive, we'll pick our way through the tunnels together.
So we're not going to do that just now. We'll do that somewhere in between grabbing the cooperation of the different races that we're going to be involved with. Not just yet. Let me save the game. Oh, yes, also. I believe we need to level up. Dog. That's interesting. So because the dog is a continuous companion...
I once heard a really old legend about how the
Can't level him up.
days of the old tribes would feed their Mabari the flesh of the vanquished. Well, that's what I heard anyway. It would sometimes be human flesh. Oh, like you can tell the difference. For all you know, maybe you've already been fed something. Someone.
Are you harassing my dog again? I'd never feed you another human being.
It's not cannibalism if he's eating it, you know.
Right, so that's an interesting point. How do I now level up the dog? I wonder if I have to actually... Yeah. Not in the character list at all. Okay, if we leave... So you can select him as a character.
Indeed.
Let's just try this. Because I want him as a companion. Let's just travel to Lothering very quickly. Level him up. Because if we don't get a chance to spend any skill points or anything on him, that's probably a better idea. We'll set him to auto level up, and that way we don't have to worry about it. I'm tempted to do that with the entire party. We'll leave the others for now. Okay, let's just go back to camp. I think there's a random encounter. Yes. Crap. I would have much rather had the full effect of all. Oh, it's this one.
How did a child
Okay.
survive that? The crater is still smoking. It's a boy. 5 fingers, 5 toes. That's all that matters to me. The Maker has answered our prayers. Let's go home, Marta, and raise the tyke as our own.
Yes. That's Superman reference. Meteor, metal ore. Sunk of rock far from the sky, perhaps the last remnant of another world far off in the sky. If you could find a smith with the skill to temper it. ... So we have a piece of sky meteor. I don't think there's anything else to do in this area. I think that's it. But I'm glad we actually got that. Right, back to camp. Oh, what am I doing? That's camp. I don't know why I selected Flemeth's Hut. I'm losing my mind. Okay, and now we can leave and select our party again.
Indeed.
Indeed.
Yes.
So, the first place we're heading to probably should be Redcliffe, but we're going to do the Tower of Magi first. So, if we head to Lake Callanhad Docks. Oh, and we have hit something on the way. What did we get? Oh, it's this guy. Old Degrin.
You have coin, stranger? With Orzammar closed off, old Tegrin can get you a discount. Fine weapon and arms, dwarven made.
What's going on in Orzammar?
There's two things I'm here for. Travel or trade. Understand?
Okay. Point taken. Do you have any backpacks? Silver Sword of Mercy. Ooh. Okay, we'll take that. We'll take that. Take that. Just buying gifts now. I'll take the belt. Some of this might actually be quite useful. Tome of Skill and Sundry. 12 gold. I cannot afford that. But that's fine. We've got what we need. Excuse me. Actually, have the belt. I'll take that ring. And you can have that one. Brill. That was another nice random encounter. Well, I don't really know how random the random encounters are in this game, but that was a pretty decent set of encounters. Nothing too horrific. Welcome to Lake Callanhad.
What is the name they have for Mother and I? Apostates? Truly, it boggles the mind.
Okay. That's the Mage Tower over there.
This should be easy enough.
So I'm a bit uncertain about doing this one first. No. It's quite a difficult stage, this one. This is one of our deserters.
What business would the mighty Grey
The
Wardens
Blackstone
have
Irregulars.
with a man like me?
I'm here on behalf of the Blackstone Irregulars.
Oh? What was this about?
I hear you stole supplies from the guilds. I'm just here to bring you in for desertion.
How sad it is to see a Grey Warden manipulated. But I have no time to straighten this out for you. Men, let's teach the Grey Warden a lesson about trust.
I don't think so. Stand up, please. Well done.
As you wish.
Sure, we don't need that, but we can sell it all. Oot. Hello?
You're the Grey Warden, aren't you? Exactly who I was hoping to meet. I represent a collective of mages interested in going about their lives without the constant scrutiny of the Chantry.
Isn't that against the Chantry laws?
We harm no one, I assure you, and we enforce the Chantry's laws among ourselves. All we seek is a life outside of the Templar's shadow. Next to me, and in every major settlement, you will find an inconspicuous sack containing requests from mages all over the land who need the assistance of someone skillful and discreet.
Give me a reason not to turn you into the Templars? Nah, I'll take a look.
Thank you, my friend. We have agents in every major settlement to reward you for work done on behalf of the collective. Makers smile upon you.
And you. Oh wow, quite a few. Places of power. Hear me and obey. My power waning. I crebulash. The epithet. Require a reconnection to the mystic places I've left behind. You, the bearer of this note, shall travel to these places and trace upon them my personal glyphs, claiming their eldritch energies for my own. You will come upon sites of mystic power in the ancient places of the world, the Brazilian forest, the deep roads, and the heart of Denerim. Or the heart of Denerim, and near the base of the Circle Tower. We'll take it. Careless accusations. The activities of Maleficarum on my doorstep did not go unnoticed. Now I am in danger of being brought before the Templars myself. A small band of drifters claim to have seen me practicing forbidden arts, and they've left to deliver testimony of my alleged deeds to the Chantry. I ask the Mages Collective to find and stop these false witnesses by any means necessary. They were travelling on along the road from Lothering to Denerim. Their lies will seal my fate. Okay. There comes a time in each young mage's life that he must strike forth from beneath the shadow of his mentor. For my 3 young and unremarkable apprentices, this time is now. He who accepts this calling takes it upon himself to deliver documents of congratulations to my apprentices, who will no doubt be uninformed as to the contents of the missive. The apprentices' names are Starrick, Elena, and Sheth. I've cleverly sent them away from my abode so they may receive this information in a public place, thus guaranteeing the safety of my willing courier. You will find 2 of them in Denerim. The other is procuring a slightly rarer item from Orzammar. And be sensitive, I would not wish to harm their delicate feelings. Oh, bless. Thy brother's killer. My worst fears have been realised. A band of devilish Maleficarum are performing their profane rituals within close proximity to my own sanctum. This I cannot stand. I, Jubasto, charge he who accepts this request to destroy these fiends before their evil brings unwanted attention from either Templars or demons to my back door. Travel to the Brazilian forest and slay these blasphemers. Will do. And herbal magic. Disaster. So consumed have I been in my personal projects that I've neglected to collect vital components of the herbal remedy I use to sharpen my mind. The thoughts of the other world. Without it I am ruined. Ruined! I will humbly reward any who bring me 10 bundles of deep mushrooms. This I can continue my quest for enlightenment with a clear mind and fewer bouts of drowsiness and indigestion. You want mushrooms to go on a dream quest. Interesting. May he who accepts this request be showered in riches and love from the Maker's heart for this noble and selfless act. This is literally my salvation. I think we might actually have 10.
A little something extra for friendship.
Yeah, I think that completed the deep mushroom quest. Although we probably could have used the deep mushrooms for something else.
Good to see you again.
What did we get? Studied leather boots? No, we didn't get those. I'm not quite sure what we got given. Right, let's give out some presents. Liliana wants this one. An ornate silver amulet in the shape of a sword.
That's a wonderful thought. I don't know what to say.
And shoes.
Oh, how dear of you. Thank you.
You're welcome. Did we have a gift for somebody else? Alistair, Sten. Okay. Let's go in here first. This tavern. Hi, everybody. Got to steal your stuff. Correspondence interruptus. Letters of termination. Is it just in notes? Yes. A collection of embarrassing personal communication between the spoiled wealthy and their objects of obsession. My dearest Virginia True Royal. Regarding bodice ripped. Enclosed to 7 silver and my most heartfelt apologies for said bodice. I would blame the cold ocean spray, the loss of my favourite shirt, the booking of the stallion, or perhaps the strain of maintaining all such elements while sitting for a portrait. But I was certainly not myself. I hope you will forgive me and not take it upon yourself to find your own determined way in this world. Sir Rival Grouseman. Great name.
What are you looking at? Can a man drink in peace?
Okay.
Good day.
Hello.
Good day, and welcome to the Spoiled Princess. Is there something I can get for you?
Why is the inn called the Spoiled Princess?
It was my father's idea. He ran the inn before me, and he named it for my sister. She was his little princess. Princess decided the country was too dull for her and moved to Denerim. More glamorous, she said. Well, she was found murdered, robbed of all the trinkets my father bought her with his hard-earned money. My father died of shock and heartbreak. Mother stopped eating, and I got the struggling inn. The name stuck. That's the story.
I'd like a drink.
Of course. What would you like?
Your story has driven me to drink, barkeep. Yeah, you don't have any backpacks. Backpacks are going to be my primary sought-after item from any merchant in this game. Do you have backpacks? Nope. Then I'm not interested. Right, we need to get across.
Why, bless my soul. What's a distinguished personage like yourself doing here?
I was looking to get across the lake to the tower.
Don't hold your breath. No one's been allowed across the lake for days. I'm the ferryman. Leastwise, I used to be. Poor old Kester. Out of a job.
Why?
I don't got a clue. They wouldn't tell me. Gregor just came down and said, "Don't you worry, Kester. We got it all under control, we do." Didn't say nothing else. And then he puts Carol in charge of my boat. Lissy. Named for my grandmum, she was.
Okay. You have no clue why they'd stop people from going across.
If I had to guess, I'd guess it had to do with magic. But the tower's always got something to do with magic.
Well, being full of mages, it generally would do. I have to get there. I'm on official business.
Don't look at me. I told you I'm not the ferryman no more. Gregor's told me to stay here till it blows over. But I'm telling you, some storms don't blow over easy.
Wise words. I have to find out what's going on.
Well, you go on ahead. Gregor tells me to stay here, I stay here. I reckon the fella knows what he's talking about.
Maybe. So you know the Knight Commander Gregor well?
Oh, I can't say that. I'm lucky he's good enough to give me the time of day. The first enchanter's all right. He's polite as can be, but he's always a little distant, if you get my drift. But Gregor'll stay to talk. I reckon he likes hearing from us common folk, you know? He's a man to be respected, that Gregor.
Okay. What are your opinions on the circle?
I reckon it's good for them mages. Gather them all, learn them some proper magics. I know what they say about mages, but the Maker made them for a purpose. If you can't trust him, who can you trust?
I can't stay. Good day,
All
Kester.
right. Keep safe, you hear?
Yep, you too. Bye-bye. Was there another Mabari dominance area around here? I feel like there was, but I can't remember where. There it is.
How deep is this lake? Do you think we're allowed to swim in it?
No, is the answer to that question. The hound seems particularly interested. Okay, go on. He on that boat. Well done. Oh, actually, I've not asked you to go and look for stuff for a while. What have I got? A letter to someone in Highever. Okay. Dear Heather, how are you? Our father and mother. I don't know why I asked this. It was made clear so many years ago that I am no child of theirs. You're my only family now, and I thank the Maker that you had love and courage enough to keep calling me sister. I'm happy for you and overjoyed to hear of your upcoming nuptials. Count your blessings. I believe you have snagged yourself a fine lad. So young and already the owner of his own freehold. Soon you'll start a family of your own. Oh, Heather, I do envy you. But perhaps I shall envy you for not much longer. We have hoped and prayed for something, anything, and now I see the prison bars begin to bend and sag. So much injustice has been done to my kind, and they cannot have dreamed that the Maker would allow it to continue. There is a change coming to the tower, I can feel it, and it both excites and terrifies me. I don't know when I shall write again, dear sister, but do not worry. If all goes well, perhaps no letters will be necessary, and you shall find me on your very doorstep. With much love, Gwynlian. Gwynlian. Don't know who you are, but that sounds delightful.
You're not looking to get across to the tower, are you? Because I have strict orders not to let anyone pass.
You look very much like my friend Alistair. I'm a Grey Warden, and I seek the assistance of the mages.
Oh, you're a Grey Warden, are you? Prove it.
I have these documents here.
Yes? Oh, a Grey Warden seal. Aha! So you're claiming to be one of those?
Yes.
You know, I have some documents too. They say I'm the Queen of Antiva. What do you think of that?
My documents are actually real.
Kill some darkspawn. Come on, let's see some righteous Grey Wardening.
There aren't any darkspawn here.
Well, that's good, I suppose. Wouldn't want darkspawn smeared across the landscape. I hear their blood is black. Is that true? You'd know if you were a Grey Warden.
No, it's red, like any other blood.
I don't know. My instincts tell me darkspawn shouldn't have blood like ours. Anyway, it was nice chatting with you. Now, on your way, right now, go.
Your superior won't like that you've given me trouble.
He won't know if you never get in, will he? Oh, I've outsmarted you. If I were more flexible, I'd pat myself on the back.
I warn you, my patience is wearing thin.
Is that bad? Look, I'm just trying to do my job. I'll take you right now, just like you wanted.
And then just go, no, actually, I'm not ready. After all that. No, just take me across.
Come along, I suppose.
Come on. Beware of power outages. Thank you for letting me know about that game.
And I want 2 men stationed within sight of the doors at all times. Do not open the doors without my express consent. Is that clear?
Yes, sir.
Now we wait and pray.
What's going on here?
We're dealing with a very delicate situation. You must leave for your own safety.
No, the mages have an obligation to the Grey Wardens.
I am weary of the Grey Warden's ceaseless need for men to fight the Darkspawn, but it is their right. You'll find no allies here. The Templars can spare no men, and the mages are indisposed. I shall speak plainly. The tower is no longer under our control. Abominations and demons stalk the tower's halls.
This is why we cut the tongues from mages in Parvolan.
I will admit to agreeing with your companion. Maker knows the Kunari would not have gotten themselves into this position.
He just immediately says, yeah, no, I think we should cut the tongues out as well. How did this happen?
We don't know. We saw only demons, hunting Templars and mages alike. I realized we could not defeat them and told my men to flee.
What can I do to help?
I have sent word to Denerim, calling for reinforcements and the right of annulment.
The right of annulment?
The right of annulment gives Templars the authority to neutralize the Mage Circle. Completely. This situation is dire. There is no alternative. Everything in the tower must be destroyed so it can be made safe again.
There must be another way.
If there was, do you not think I would have chosen it? There are only abominations left in this tower. No one could have survived those monstrous creatures. It is too painful to hope for survivors and find nothing.
Nothing. When did you send word to Denerim?
A while ago, and it worries me. The Civil War has no doubt caused much turmoil. Has the Chantry been caught up in it? I can only guess. Denerim must have received our message. It cannot be much longer.
There is still so much going on that's unexplained.
I too would like to know how this started.
I will help you if you wish.
I assure you, an abomination is a force to be reckoned with, and you will face more than one.
I have confidence in my abilities.
If you succeed, I would owe you much, enough that I would pledge my Templars to your cause. Without word from Denerim, I must determine our course. Surely destroying Darkspawn is a worthy goal.
Yep, and it's also my job. We have an agreement then.
A word of caution. Once you cross that threshold, there is no turning back. The great doors must remain barred. I will open them for no one until I have proof that it is safe. I will only believe it is over if the first enchanter stands before me and tells me it is so. If Irving has fallen, then the circle is lost and must be destroyed. May Andraste lend you her courage, whatever you decide.
Okay.
My wounds! They burn! It's unbearable!
Yep.
Be on your guard. They could attack at any moment.
Roger that.
They burn!
I wish this were over. We're running low on supplies, and I don't know how much longer we'll last.
Do you need help?
We need the abominations and demons out of this place, if that's what you mean. If you have anything to trade, that would be helpful too.
Yes, let's trade. Do you have any bags? Oh, you do, and it's 6 gold. Oh, I can nearly afford it as well. Right. We sell these. And... them. Sell that. Can we afford it? Yes, okay, we can afford it now. That's good, good, good. Gimme. Right, move in.
This is the
Have you
prison
ever
for your
seen an
mages.
abomination?
Ours is not so
The
grand.
sight will haunt me forever.
In we go. Guys, like idiots. What are you doing? You were supposed to go to... You're supposed to go to Redcliffe first. Alright. Here we are in the tower.
I'll do it.
Yes, you will. That's part of the reason I love you.
What shall I do?
Looting, 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 looting. I don't know why I just don't click the take all button. Well, lots of dead mages and dead Templars knocking around.
I shall.
Seem to remember one of the letters that we picked up said about some stolen supplies. Lyrium dust. I think that's used for making lyrium potions. It said lower level central alcove. I'm sure it did. Or was I massively mistaken? Guess not. Also, the way they arrange the beds in here is the most haphazard I've ever seen any room arranged. Unless they've all been moved around.
The Chantry. You are a priest?
No. I was a lay sister of the Chantry.
Which means...
I lived and worked in the Chantry, but I did not take any vows.
So you dabbled in priesthood then?
Oh no, the lay sisters don't have the same sorts of duties as priests at all.
So you were not a priest, did none of their duties, and took no vows, but you lived among them?
Yes.
You were a house guest of the Chantry?
Sort of.
House guest of the Chantry. That's great.
It's you. No, come no further. Grey Warden or no, I will strike you down where you stand.
Sorry? Wynne, what are you doing here?
I am a mage of the Circle. More importantly, why are you here? The Templars would not let just anyone by.
I came here seeking the aid of the mages.
And you were told that the Circle was in no shape to help you, I suppose. So why did the Templars let you in? Do they plan to attack the tower now?
No, they're waiting for reinforcements. And don't worry, the Rite of Annulment has not arrived.
They sent for it then. I feared they might have. What else could they do? So Gregor thinks the Circle is beyond hope. He probably assumes we are all dead. They abandoned us to our fate. But even trapped as we are, we have survived. If they invoke the Rite, however, we will not be able to stand against them.
What happened here?
Let it suffice to say that we had something of a revolt on our hands, led by a mage named Uldred. When he returned from the battle at Ostagar, he tried to take over the Circle. As you can see, it didn't work out as he had planned. I don't know what became of Uldred, but I am certain all this is his doing. I will not lose the Circle to one man's pride and stupidity.
So what do you intend?
I erected a barrier over the door leading to the rest of the tower, so nothing from inside could attack the children. You will not be able to enter the tower as long as the barrier holds, but I will dispel it if you join with me to save this Circle.
I disagree. Annulment's the only option. We must try to avoid needless slaughter.
Yes, even if we cannot eliminate all the demons and abominations, together we could lead the survivors out. Once Gregor sees that we have made the tower safe, I trust he will tell his men to back down. He is not unreasonable.
I hope you're right. Gregor will only accept it if the first enchanter says so.
Then our path is laid out before us. We must save Irving.
Yes. Will the children be safe here?
Petra and Kenan will watch them. If we slay all the fiends we encounter on our way, none will get by to threaten the children.
Good. Very well, if you think that's best.
You want us to assist this preachy schoolmistress to rescue these pathetic excuses for mages? They allow themselves to be corralled like cattle, mindless. Now their masters have chosen death for them, and I say, let them have it.
Ooh. Then why do you treat the Circle with such scorn?
Look at how they live. Servants of the Chantry. They lack respect for themselves and their own power. Why should I respect them?
Look at this kid's face. She's like, hello, I'm here as well. That's enough. Keep your poisonous thoughts to yourself.
Have it your way.
Petra, Kenan, look after the others. I will be back soon.
Wynne, are you sure you're all right? You were so badly hurt earlier. Maybe I should come along.
The others need your protection more. I will be all right. Stay here with them. Keep them safe and calm.
Try not to throw out your back. Have faith, we won't fail.
Your confidence is refreshing, though you should make sure it does not blind you to your weaknesses. If you are ready, let us go end this.
Oh, I'm uncomfortably aware of my weaknesses. In fact, I'm not 100% sure we're going to be able to do this, but we'll try.
Indeed.
Should I bring Alistair with me? Alistair or Sten? Eeny, meeny, miny, mo.
Yes.
Alistair's got Templar powers, so they might be useful. No, do you know what?
Blasted. Yes.
I'm going to take Sten. I so rarely take Sten with me. And Wynne is going to be super useful because she is a healer. I'm going to give her revival. Oops, wrong one. Don't think we've got any weapons she can use. Wow, God, we haven't got much actually she can use. Set her up with potion access. Oops. Everybody. Just going to move things around a wee bit. Sorry, this isn't very exciting. Oops. Come on. There we go. I'll put that on your menu as well. Right, that's fine. We do have some poisons and whatnot.
Look after her, will you?
She's old enough to look after herself.
I don't know if she's up to this, especially not after... I just worry.
Not after what?
I was on my way down to the library when I heard screaming, and a demon came round the corner. Its eyes were afire with evil. I was certain it was my death come upon me. I think I screamed. I was so afraid. And then Wynne was there, in front of me, shielding me. It was light and fire, blood and chaos. When it was over, the demon was dead, but Wynne wasn't moving either. I was so afraid she was... gone.
Well, she seems to have survived.
Just look after her, all right? She might be completely fine, but then again, maybe she didn't come away from that totally unharmed.
Don't worry, she'll be safe with
Thank
me.
you. And thank you again for helping us.
You're welcome. Right, Wynne.
Ask away.
Oh yes, let's set your tactics. Healer.
Yo, come on.
You're set as Archer, yes. No, you're not. Archer, ranged. Sten, Scrapper, aggressive, Defender. Defensive, healer, ranged. That's about right.
Right away.
Thanks.
I heard the Templars talking about chasing down a Malefica yesterday.
It's good to see that some wardens survived. We are sorry for the loss of your comrades.
Loghain is to blame. He betrayed King Caitlin.
We heard about Loghain. I would never have imagined the Terran a traitor.
How did you find out?
Wynne was at Ostagar. She told us everything upon her return. But why speak of things past? Be careful in there, and stay safe.
Will do. Right, Wynne. Drop the barrier.
I'm somewhat amazed at myself for having kept it in place this long.
Yep, round of applause. Now take it down. You did what you had to, Win.
It made me very weary at times, but I had to stay strong to keep us safe. Be prepared for anything. I do not know what manner of beasts lurk beyond this barrier. Are you ready?
About as ready as I'll ever be. I'm ready. Destroy the barrier.
All right. Be on your guard.
Here we go.
As you wish.
I think that's... So if you start the game as a mage, I think there's a part of a quest where you go down to find your phylactery, or someone's phylactery. And I think it's through that door. So I guess we can't go through there at all. Abominations! We're going to get a fair idea of how well we're going to be able to do against these guys. Protect the ranged people, please. Ow. Liliana took a bit of damage there. Flank fell on. Soldier's corpse. I'm not going to take that dagger. I'm going to start being a bit more selective about loot now because I have got more space, but things are piling up. And there are some things that we're just never going to use, so there's no point taking them. I believe there's some sort of puzzle in this room. Shit. Does this work against abominations? Yes, it does. Nasty. Which one is it that's doing so much damage? It'll be that rage demon, won't it? Right, that is now also going to explode, so if everyone could run away, that would be spectacular. Shit. I need to set something up where you switch to melee if you're being attacked like that. You're about to die. Why is Win not helping? Oops! I should have guessed that was going to happen. Now's the perfect time for you to use this.
I am
Oh, you still came back with an injury. Go on.
As you wish.
Use one of them.
There is much to do.
There is. There is. So that didn't go too badly, but Promises of Pride. That was a bit frantic, so I'm a bit worried now. Mages Collective, was that? Despite the loyalist grasp on the mages' political community, many libertarians and equitarians have begun to see eye to eye with respect to the Chantry's role in the mages' daily life. A growing number of mages, particularly those whose magic never strays from the Maker's mandate, feel that Chantry's constant oversight is a burden upon their creativity and their very will, and that one hinders their ability to do their work. These mages, along with a number of hedge wizards who work for their arts outside the Chantry's influence, have formed a shadow guild of sorts, a mages collective. Oh, okay, that's the mages collective thing. Right, there it is. Uldred will show us the way. Finally, recognition within the circle and freedom from the scornful eye of the Templars. We will not be shunned. Be ready. Enchanter Gravid. Okay, I don't see... I wonder if the puzzle in this room was only available if you start the game as a mage. Because it involved going and touching a number of different things in this room and then getting a reward. Nope, there it is. Summoning Sciences. Okay, so this quest is slightly annoying. Where is it? Okay. Address the summoning font. Select the second passage from the Tome of Spirit Personages. Open hands through the summoning flames. So summoning font, Tome of Spirit Personages, flames. So that's the summoning font.
On it.
Spirit Personages. I have no idea where that is. Is it on one of these shelves? What did it say? Second shelf. Second shelf is a bit vague. Is there any way of highlighting items to be able to see them? Oh god. Oh, there it is. And then hands through the flame. Is that what it said? Pass open hands through the first summoning flames.
As you wish.
Spirit Hog. Oh. Dead Spirit Hog. Gives me a garnet. Alright, what's the second? Address the summoning font. Recite Uncommon Calling. First support shells. Silver coin at the feet of Magus Gorvish. So font, Uncommon Calling, and then the statue. So font. Uncommon Calling. Where did it say that was? First column support shells. Guessing it's supposed to be here. Unless first column It's this one. Yeah. God, that really isn't highlighted at all, is it? This is the statue. Corvish. And then... Yep. Second. Oops.
On it.
Trickster Whim. Okay. Guess we did it. And third. Alert Senior Mage, I have lesson commencement. Well, we don't really have one of those. Font. Elvon's Grand Bestiary. Seal text 3rd era. Sigil on the 1st era. Common table. Right, so font. Elvon's Grand Bestiary. Font. Bestiary table. And a lock of hair. Right, let's do the first 3 so we're not getting... So font. Bestiary table. Font. I think the bestiary is one of these. I could be wrong. It doesn't really say where the bestiary is. Or bestiary, however you want to pronounce it. It's probably not going to be on this side because the last one was here. Bloody mages in the books. Okay, yeah, so I am a giant idiot. Holding down tab highlights things. I feel stupid. And also it was on the floor. It wasn't even on a bookshelf, so there we go. Apologies to everyone who had to watch me run around for ages trying to figure that out. Right. And then Callum's Gesture, and then Novice Phylactery. Well, at least we know where that one is. We found that one by ourselves. It's there. And then it's probably touched the... third Summoning Flames. Okay. Just remember tab. Remember tab.
Let's get started.
Kill it. Well done, team. Ooh, leveled up as well. Ooh, bonus to combat stamina regeneration, willpower, and physical resistance. Seems quite useful, but I do want that. So I'm going to change my tactics. Self any activate. No. Usability. Taunt. Activate shield defense. Shield bash and pummel. Custom holding. Alright. What I would quite like everyone to do is to hold here, and for our ranged compatriots to do some damage from afar if possible. Wynn, have you got any traps you can use? You don't really, do you? Right, stick in everyone. should all be going for me. That's a problem. Well, that's bad. That's very bad. Revive? Where was revive? Oh, for God's sakes, then. Okay, this is not going fantastically, unfortunately. It's one of our sites of power mentioned in the note from that Mages Collective mission. Let's refill on some potions and things. Liliana, what armor are you wearing, just out of curiosity? Are you not wearing any gloves? That's because we don't have any for you. For some reason, studded leather armor cured and leather armor cured are exactly the same. I'm wondering if it's worth giving you that. Right. Anything down here? I'm remembering tab. I've learned my lesson. Second floor. What horrors await us on the second
What are all
floor?
these statues? Your mages have an unhealthy fascination for women with bowls.
Please refrain from going into the stockroom. It is a mess, and I've not been able to get it into a state fit to be seen.
Who are you?
I am called Owain, and I manage the Circle's magical stockroom. I was trying to tidy up, but there was little I could do.
Why are you cleaning at a time like this?
The stockroom is my responsibility. I must keep it clean. I tried to leave when things got quiet. That was when I encountered the barrier. Finding no other way out, I returned to work.
Owen, you should have said something. I would have opened the door for you.
The stockroom is familiar. I prefer to be here.
I prefer to be here. I like my job. Haven't you come across abominations?
No. I suppose I should count myself lucky. I would prefer not to die. I would prefer it if the tower returned to the way it was. Perhaps Niall will succeed and save us all.
Who?
Niall the Mage. He came here with several others and took the litany of Adralo.
But that protects from mind domination. Is blood magic at work here?
I do not know.
Niall was in the meeting. He would know. Blood magic. I was afraid of this.
How is it worse?
Blood magic could control us, too. Who knows what could happen then? We should find Niall. The litany will give us a fighting chance against any blood mages we encounter.
I wish you luck. Perhaps this will be over soon and things will return to the way they were. Goodbye.
Goodbye. And I think we will leave it there as well. Bit of a longer episode, this one. Slightly because of my inability to remember the tab key. But trust me, that'll be the first thing on my mind when we pick up next time. But for now, thank you very much for watching, and I will see you next time. Cheerio.